The Rise of the Red Vory, a Russian mafia tale. Welcome to Mafia True Story, where we uncover the untold stories of the criminal underworld. In this episode, we dive into the rise of one of Moscow's most feared mafia leaders, Ivan Petrov. From poverty to power. Born into a struggling family, Ivan Petrov grew up in a harsh Moscow neighborhood. With no opportunities for a better life, he turned to the Bratva, a ruthless criminal organization. Starting as a petty thief, he quickly proved his intelligence and fearlessness, catching the attention of Sergei the Bear Antonov, a powerful vor v zakone thief-in-law. Sergei saw Ivan's potential and gave him a choice: join the real mafia or remain a nobody. The rise of a crime lord, Ivan climbed the ranks rapidly, running extortion rings, smuggling operations, and eliminating rivals. By his mid-20s, he controlled major businesses, both legal and illegal, expanding his influence beyond Russia. His network stretched across Europe, smuggling weapons and laundering money through corrupt politicians and businessmen. But power came at a price. His success made him a target. Viktor the Butcher Mikhailov, a rival crime boss, launched an all-out war. The streets of Moscow became battlegrounds, filled with assassinations, car bombings, and bloody shootouts, the ultimate betrayal. As Ivan fought to defend his empire, betrayal struck from within. His most trusted lieutenant Pavel had been secretly working with Viktor. One night, Ivan walked into an ambush, barely escaping with his life. But Sergei wasn't as lucky. He was executed in his own home, a brutal message from Viktor. Fueled by rage, Ivan launched a ruthless counterattack. Over the next few weeks, Viktor's men disappeared one by one. Their bodies were found floating in rivers, buried in forests, or burned beyond recognition. Finally, Ivan tracked down Viktor and Pavel to a heavily guarded villa. Leading his best men, he stormed the compound in a brutal firefight. Viktor was killed instantly. Pavel, trembling with fear, begged for mercy. "You were like a brother to me," Ivan whispered before pulling the trigger. The king of Moscow. With his enemies wiped out, Ivan became the undisputed king of the Russian underworld. He expanded into cybercrime, drug trafficking, and global arms deals. He controlled politicians, police, and entire industries. But in the mafia, power is never permanent. The law was always watching. Rivals were always plotting. And one day, someone more ruthless would come for his throne. Subscribe for more real crime stories from the underworld. Would Ivan's empire survive? Or would he meet the same fate as those before him? Stay tuned to True Mafia Story for more deep dives into the world of organized crime,